Okay. Excuse me about that. So we are back in Flemington or Flemington or whatever the hell this stupid city is named. We just finished doing 1 star. We're gonna do a 2 star, and apparently our hospital value is already pretty high, and our reputation is already pretty high. So, well, there goes somebody. What did that change to our reputation? Because you can see the percentage here, but you can't actually see the percentage here. Maybe somewhere else. Awards, leaderboard, finance. Leaderboards will show you what your reputation is. So if you want to know, go there. As well as staff morale, cure rate, that's not too good. Cures per year. So I guess these are the fictional hospitals that you're always sort of running against. Hospital value is pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. 621 grand a year. I like that.
I cannot help but think back to those birthdays of yesteryear and the sepia days of my youth, breaking in a freshly opened hoop and stick, my sister swallowing her favorite marble, roughhousing in the parlor, the air thick with the smell of Mama's spotted dick. Those are some of my favorites. Do get in touch to let us know which of my memories is your favorite.
Okay, so we want to get this done. So what we're going to do is fracture campaign for 3 months, and then we're going to do another one for 3 months after this one's finished. So that should get both of these done. Then we just need to keep the hospital value up, which as long as our profits keep staying high, then we should be alright. What do you want? Mechanics, let's get you with mechanics 2, and this janitor as well. Research complete. Train you up with this doctor. I think these are the other 2 that I didn't want to do before, but train 2. Yeah, okay. I suppose we'll give these guys a break while we, or girls. Are they girls or are they guys? Doctors. Ursula. I think that's a chick's name. And Julia. So I guess they're both chicks. Yeah, so research is done. What do we want next for research? I guess we want upgrades for... We don't need money anymore. So let's get upgrades. Let's start with pest control. That's a good one to have since we're actively using it. Out of training rooms. Although there's no reason why we can't start building over here or extending up there. Anyway, let's continue creating small toilet rooms in every place we can. So I'll put a toilet there, but I'll move the door, obviously. It's funny, you could actually have a door there and then have a private bathroom just for the ward, but I assume people would walk through the ward to get to the bathroom. I'm not sure. Level 4 staff room. Do I not have that? I thought I made this. No. Oh yeah, that's right, I didn't bother because I don't care about people being happy when they're on break. They only need to be happy when they're actually working. And look at that, they're dropping stuff on the floor. There is a bin in this room, okay? You do not need to drop crap on the floor. They're prestige level 4. I should probably just take all that stuff away now, just to show them that I'm the boss and they're not. Give you all money. Bloody cough. Okay. Well, the doctors are definitely running out because I'm training them all. Let's get another person. Nurses, I'm looking pretty good at. A double though, that's pretty good. We haven't really got around to getting any injection people back, but doesn't matter too much. Leave you. Pharmacy emergency. This room's down to a queue length of 4. Okay, I feel like we can do that. Let's try and make sure that our nurses are trained up. We've still got some spotty training here. Okay, you can't be trained because there's no ward training rooms left. Let's start fixing that up in this weirdly shaped building. Okay, copy and copy again. Items, the large radiator up against this wall and up against this wall. Okay, now we can start to get some training going. Get clicky. There we go. I'm gonna get a second one, but not all of them. And as far as nurses go, you wanted to be a ward nurse, didn't you? Well, I'm not sure if you wanted to, but you're definitely going to be a ward nurse. And then we want some treatment. I think nurses. Well, I think we want pharmacy for the people who don't have it. Definitely think we want that. Junior nurse. This other student nurse. Yeah, you know what? Might have been better to make that person a diagnostic, but that's fine. Doctors. We need more doctors. We got a shrink doctor. That's not who I want. You need to be trained, but you don't need to be trained right now. You are busy working. Get out of there. You're not supposed to be working over there. Okie dokie dokie dokie. Tired, very hungry, desperate for a toilet. Okay, so your pay's fine. Take a break. Oh, you're in training. Okay, well. I still don't want you to leave, so let's max your payout. There we go. Now they're happy. Happy, happy, happy. Okay. Let's see. How's the... That's fine. This is... it's a good thing we put a loo over there. Fracture ward. Why are you standing over... Oh, you're waiting for the loo as well. No, profit wasn't too good. Qualifications, mechanics. Might need to get some maintenance skill training for some of these people as well, because as the number of things in our hospital goes up, we're going to need a lot more maintenance. Even with high-level machines, we're going to need a fair amount of it. You are solely for diagnosis now, since you're just a little room in the middle of nowhere. And this one is solely for treatment. It's way too big, but whatever. Well, we got a fair number of people. We got 1, and then 2, and then a ghost. Deluxe clinic. Yeah, why not?
Patients should tell staff their darkest secrets for medical reasons.
Okay. Extinguisher, hand sanitizer, and small radiator. And while we're here, we're going to gold star it up. I think I got some sort of cough. I ate breakfast, and breakfast was fine, but I seem to have got some sort of cough. I think it's to do with it's either drinking too much or not enough. One or the other. I can never tell which. Maybe drinking too much. But then again, I don't drink enough normally. So it's very weird. It's just weird. So anyway, we're gonna put some benches down.
A ghost has been sighted in the hospital.
We might have to get a clown clinic as well pretty soon. What are you underpaid? Realistically, their pay should go up naturally as they get promoted, and that should be enough, but some of them, like, their training gets delayed, and I forget to retrain them or restart their training. All of these guys are good, although this person's getting very close to needing training. Might as well just train you up now.
Maintenance announcement. Automated scan machines need restocking manually.
these two people, they're currently getting trained. They're about to hit this, so that's fine. And I think they got promoted straight away. Yeah, it looks like they just boom, both went up. This person needs it. This person doesn't need it. They've already got the training. Yeah. 1 of 6 in the pharmacy. Oh well. Injection room.
Patients, please use the toilets provided.
Oh boy. I'm not sure. I think level 2 stars gonna come pretty quick, so we might just go for level 3. Although this coffee is worrying me a bit. Kind of makes me want to not keep playing this game, like take a break instead, but that's fine. Okay, I think I'm taking the hint here. Copy. Let's put him over the other side. You can go here, I think. Let's move that in a sec. I don't want to start rearranging doors and stuff like that because that's going to be a pain in the ass. Okay, 2 more doctor's rooms with benches. That guy was running really fast for the loot. Really, really fast. And he's got a freaking cast on as well. Look at that. He is running incredibly fast, and he's got a cast on. So that guy really, really needed to go. Okay, let's get a large radiator here as well. That's some pretty good coverage. Might need one there as well. It makes it a little bit hot here, but that's fine. Oh, ba-doo. There's a lot of crowd here, so I think we need a couple of... need to spread out our leaflet stands a little bit, because that's what causes them to crowd around, the leaflets. The drinks, they just line up. The leaflets, they crowd around in big bundles and just be like, hey, you know, whatever, give me some stuff. Doctors. Where's that doctor I just hired? There you are. Do you need another treatment doctor as well, if we can get our hands on one? Diagnosis, yes. Nurses are always the pain because I've always got so much to do. Looks like you guys are finally trained up.
Doctor required in Deluxe Clinic.
Here we go. Doctor required in Deluxe. So looks like they are running a little bit low. Staff training, yeah, I suppose. Customer service too. Cure patients, yep. Okay, so doctors. Give me a good doctor. Those are all crappy doctors. And I don't think we need a 3rd research doctor because that's just not cool. We can do marketing to try and get more doctors, but let's keep going for fracture campaign. Let's do another 3 months. There we go. So you could technically start the campaign, cancel it, start it, and cancel it again, and you would still get that, but I guess that is a bit janky. Okay, what are we doing here? I had my eye on something. Our doctors are not too bad. If we have a look at doctors, we got a couple of hybrids, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are pure general practice, pure GP. Who else? No, don't want to do that. So that's pretty good. That's definitely worth it. And our value is still going up. We're up to 3 million, although I believe a lot of that is the profit factor. If our profit factor goes down, which it looks like it is doing a little bit, then our value might start to go down quite a bit. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So what do we want here? Okay, so treatment doctors are a problem. We need better treatment doctors. We do have 2, I think. We've got this crazy guy up here, and then we've got an actual treatment doctor.
Was visiting a local hospital earlier today. Something that might cause me a modicum of excitement if only I knew
Bit of
what
hay
it
fever
was.
as well. That's not good.
Just what the devil is a perilous spandex anyway? Moving on.
Oh, wow, you did not make it. Oh, your treatment failed. Okay. Okay, you know what? I realize we've had this policy on for quite a long time. Let's put that back to 90%. That's probably why we haven't had that many problems with, like, diagnosis and stuff like that. Because, yeah, it's just been fine. It's just been beautiful. So, we haven't upgraded these machines in a while either. So we're going to do that. We're going to clone this. No, we're not. We're not going to clone it. We're going to gold star it because we put our thing up to 90. Oh, geez, I already gold starred this room. Did I? No, GP's office. This general diagnosis. There we go. There's the low prestige count that I was expecting. Get on the wall. Doesn't want to lock on the wall. There we go. And we already cloned the cardiology without gold starring it as well, so that's going to be a bit of a hassle. But we'll just have to go through. We could delete it and then manually recreate it, and that would clone the gold stars across, but the problem with that is that I believe the machines have been upgraded. So this is Heart Racer 2, this is Heart Racer 2, yeah, so we're just going to have to manually go through and gold star them both. There we go. So it leaves a little bit of a corridor up there, which makes this a bit squishy, but this is kind of an open area. I'm not sure if we're planning on building in here, because this is a 5, so
Please prepare Heart Racer.
maybe what we should do is we should move these over to here. So the snacks machine goes over to there, and the drinks machine goes over to there, and the leaflet goes over to here. And to offset the fact that we're moving them so far away, we'll also put some here. Items, luxury drinks machine, salty snacks machine. Okay, so they might go to the drinks machine before they head over to the GP's queue. Look at all of these people. They all want the drinks and the snacks and the leaflets. They're still leaving a bit of a crowd over here, so let's... I don't want to block you up the corridor too much. I mean, I don't think it hurts a lot, but still. Okay. Do we have any more doctors? Not really. We need treatment, and I wouldn't say no to a diagnosis doctor as well.
Son Nigel Reviews, I will be reviewing birthday candles from Wickwalk, Flemington's premier vendor of candles and East Asian culinary equipment. Light, true. Burn, persistent. Aroma, not unfragrant. All in all, an admirable effort.
Okay. So, fracture. We still got the fracture ward, which I would expect to be chock full at this point because we've just finished running, or we're still running our second marketing campaign, but what is your deal? Chance of cure, 99%. Staff skill, very high. Diagnosis certainty, very high. Okay, well, I'm very happy about this. I think broken face is the easy one to cure though, so... But that's alright. We'll just have to make sure that all of our ward nurses are highly skilled. This one's highly skilled, but I don't think we need any more.
Please leave toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect.
So we've got 2 at 1 skill, 2 at 2 skill, and them at 3 skill. I'll give you a bit of training just to make sure that our skill levels stay high. Yep, we'll see the end of year. Okay, whatever. Grey anatomy, chromotherapy. Yeah, we can always use more money, and I don't think that's going to tax the hospital too much. I think it should be fine. Colorizer 2. How's our research going? I swear it doesn't tell me when it's done. It should, but it doesn't. We might put some fluid analysis in there. If the cues for diagnosis start to blow up, then that's what we might do. Advanced is level 3, which is really out there. That's going to take a while. I guess we'll do an upgrade for fluid analysis. Even though we haven't bought one yet, we might need one soon. Okay, so this is not looking too bad. Benches are extremely lacking. Given up waiting for new Were you waiting for new diagnosis rooms? That's weird. Why did you need new diagnosis rooms? I've got everything in the kitchen sink. I got these two. You can get diagnosed in here, diagnosed in the ward. This ward's still allowed. Oh, Jesus, 9. And that's just for diagnosis? What the hell? Ugh. Okay, you know what? You are getting sold. And I'm going to build a better diagnosis ward over here. Because, yes, we'll build it at the back. This is going to be for pure diagnosis. Nurse station. Boom. Give me another screen. Boom. Boom. I mean, we could just say, no, you're not allowed to get diagnosed in here. But the thing is, if you build a big enough ward, all you need is a couple of nurses, and you can actually get through people fairly quickly. So that's something that's really good, because all they have to do is lie in bed, and you just need to go over and poke them like every 5 seconds or something like that, every 20 seconds. So it's a really good room because it can process a lot of people very quickly, which can be a problem with diagnosis rooms because it's one at a time in most rooms. This room is not one at a time, so it might actually be really good to have a really good diagnosis ward and just sort of shove people through it. Okay. What are we doing here? So you are diagnosis only. You are getting moved over to here. You are getting sold. Grey's Anatomy. I guess we should get another bed over here then. Bench, sorry. Okay, so we do have 3 big wards though. We got 2 big wards here and 1 big ward here. So we do have to reevaluate. Oh, this is the higher menu. Whatever. Get a ward and yeah, diagnosis. I guess we will get an injection nurse as well. I did say at some point in the past that I wanted to have injection nurses being the only ones to actually do that stuff and then do the rest of the treatment as well. I never got around to it. I ended up having to sack the one injection nurse I did hire, but now I think is a good time to get back into that. So that means that the rest of the treatment people are not going to be allowed in the injection room anymore. Except this person, Maureen Glasson. They've got 2 stars, so they'll be fine. And the injection person, not allowed in here. I'm going to turn Maureen off as well. I'm going to get Maureen to be an injection nurse as well when she levels up. Hopefully I remember to do that. So yeah, who are you? You got 1 treatment. That's okay, I guess. Let's have a look up here and see what we can do with these people. Okay. So you're working in the injection room. You're not doing a lot though, so I'm going to give you treatment 1 from this. Not from the student doctor, because that's the only doctor we got. One of these random pharmacy people. Who else? You? Yes, you need treatment 1 as well. If I get an empty doctor. Oh, I do have an empty doctor. Okay. Okay, so this, we're going to cancel this treatment. I'm going to do it again. Or we could actually train the student doctor. That's a good idea. Wait, what are we doing? No, these are the teachers. Sorry. Oh, these are the teachers. We're not training the teachers. We're just training the students. Not you. Go away. Yes. And the student doctor. Should probably check before I do these things. But anyway, there we go. So that's going to increase our treatment in the hospital. And we got another doctor who can do treatment, which I definitely think is important. And if we get a third one, I might be able to get rid of that hybrid that we've had for ages. That's a really nice looking doctor, but still, you know, still a hybrid. Okay, what are we? Marketing. Okay, give me fracture for 12 months, because this is just whatever's going on. I'm not sure if we're getting a ton of them and then not curing them, or if we're just not getting a ton of them. 50%, 14. They're rage quitting and dying. Okay, dying is, you know, whatever. We got the best skill. Although there's no nurse in here at the moment, but where's my nurse? He just got out of the bed himself and then he just died. Health depleted. Where's my nurses? Am I double training wards here? Not any training wards at all. All the ward nurses should be free. They're just not working. What are you looking for work? Looking for... ward nurses. You're all allocated correctly. Yes, you are, and you are. So they've got 6 of them allocated correctly. And yet, what the hell's wrong with this? This room is getting 2 nurses. Okay? Done. 2 nurses. This room still only needs 1 because there's not that many traffic, but I'm going to get 2 in there. Junior assistants, customer service, and Ghost, you can be on maintenance because I've had enough of the bloody mechanics. I need people who can fix stuff, not just people who can upgrade stuff. Okay. We're starting to get spillage all over the place here. Kind of want a 3rd shrink room as well. There's a fair amount of shrink patients. It's not getting overwhelming though, but it is starting to look a little bit fishy. There's a big crowd over here, but there's lots of open space, and it's not in the way of anything, so that's alright. That's pretty good. What we should actually do is we'll sell this, and we will get a news agent. So we'll position it so that there can be a queue going down here. Now we just need to make sure that there's an assistant working there. We can actually assign him directly. He'll go away after a while, but for now, after a while, not immediately. Why are you going to reception? Okay, this is high priority. You guys are just... Okay, well that's pretty high priority as well. I think assistants take breaks like twice as often as everybody else. You know what? We got money. I'm just going to hire a bunch. There you go. Now, absolutely get somebody working over here, please. Okay, so I want fluid analysis, but I also want another shrink room. I think we put another shrink room here. And then I'm going to put fluid analysis over in this other area, because I'd like another GP's office there if we need one. So let's get fluid analysis over here in its own building at the moment. So this is a big old machine once again. Couple of extinguishers, hand sanitizer, and small radiator. So this machine is absolutely hilarious. Basically, you stick your arm in this hole and you get treated somehow. I'm not sure, but it's pretty awesome. I'd say it's pretty awesome. Okay, gold star. Still got to do the cardiology gold stars, but done. There we go. Done that. 2 out of 7. That's not great, but there's probably still some hanging around, so that's fine. This is what I don't like to see. His health's low, but he's still needs diagnosis. That's not good. Let's get another GP's office. Higher. Could do with some more diagnostic doctors, but I can't see any. I'll get you as well. We just built a thing, so we might as well get you working in the diagnosis area. You're nearly trained, so we can almost get you up and running. We'll get this person trained in ward management too. So pretty much every single ward nurse we have is going to be level 2, which is really nice. There we go. We got an assistant. Now they come up, and I'm not sure what they buy. This is like food and drink and boredom, I think it solves. Although they spent $72 there. 72. That's quite a bit of money. Okay.
On all subjects, because
Excuse
you
me.
decide what's true.
Okay. I'm liking this a bit more. The cure rate 99%. Diagnosis is up. Staff skill is up.
Doctor needed in
Okay.
psychiatry.
Hopefully this gets done fairly quickly. I was going to maybe do 2 and 3 stars in the same go, but yeah, this has just taken way too long to crawl along this bloody thing. What's up with the ward? Did I not hit the ward? Doesn't look like I did. Okay. Items.
Needed to repair deluxe.
No wonder there's nobody in there. The whole place is freezing. So let's press the control button. Squeeze that in. And let's get a small radiator over in the corner here. Just to sort of even that out. And I think we actually need large radiators in the middle here. That's a bit better. Oh, that's nice and toasty warm in the middle. Maybe move this out a little bit. Training. Seems to have needed a lot of shrinks going up to level 2. Train now. Yep, you're good. You're good. How many more? We'll get 2 of these. No, we'll get all of them. I feel like we've been overstocking with diagnosis people for a while, so I feel like we can manage it. Okay, we got a nurse walking in here. We got a... Dude, you can be diagnosed in like 3 seconds, okay? There we go. Put your arm in the hole. Ah, there we go. I don't know what this plunger does, but that's fluid analysis for you.
Course completed.
I think right now when you're at 90% diagnosis before they get to actually go off to get treated, that's the doctors being very, very safe. But it does mean they've got a much higher chance of being successfully treated. Which I don't understand, because if you've got a bunch of casts, you don't really need any other diagnosis. You just go in there and you lie down. It shouldn't be that hard to treat you, really. Ooh, up to 16. So we are moving along. We got 2 people in here currently. Got to get them done, and then
Doctor's GP's office.
we should be good. Then we should just get a few more, and then we'll be done. There's another one coming over. So yeah, next couple of minutes. Research. I always miss when the research is finished. So we got fluid analysis done. I hate the X-ray, so I'm not going to research that. I guess fluid analysis, because it's a diagnosis machine. Well, we could do this as well. Or we could do training research. Level 4, that's over the top. We don't need that. Not yet, anyway. I'm going to start getting the advanced versions of all these. Pest control to start with.
Nigel Bickleworth.
Okay. So it's starting to get quite a queue.
I have a message from Jerry, who says, "Hello, Nigel. Happy birthday. My name is Jerry. I am 5 years old. How many years old are you? How dreadfully adorable. Hello, Jerry. Thank you for your well wishes. Unfortunately, I don't answer such uncouth questions."
Okay, so This is needing to be repaired. We got a fair bit of a backlog, so I'll only upgrade one of them. Let's see if we can hire. Let's get another one of these nurses. Oh, did I just... Oh, look at that. Jackpot. Jackpot. Doctor. I feel like we don't need to shrink, but one more can't hurt. Okay, we're starting to get some cues up on the general diagnosis. Yeah. You are a heart racer 3. You are a heart racer 2. You are getting upgraded. You're number 3 because you got the monitor on top of the monitor. That's brilliant. Nice fever. Excuse me. And we'll start this one upgrading because the next one is nearly done. It's actually got jars of fluid on the back now. Speaking of toilets provided, we should probably get one in here. Oh no, there's one just over in the next building. That's fine. Hey, 2-star. Okay, we are done with that. We are done with that. I think I might leave 3-star for later on. I'm feeling a bit out of it, and I'm going to be going in like half an hour to visit my parents, so I don't want to be dozing in the car or anything nuts like that. But anyway, 2-star. There we go. There's my fingers. 2-star done. We have now got 3-star. Now we can see over here, this is going to be a pain. This might be 2 videos in itself. So injection room is fine. We can get marketing to pull people in for the injection room. 3 marketing campaigns, easy as. Hospital value of 5 million. This is a pain. It was a pain when I started. It's probably going to be a pain again. Although we might be able to just save up $5 million in cash and then just say, you know what, job done. Because that definitely does count. But anyway, I will leave you guys here. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time.